Hello, everyone. So glad to do a live on Women's Day. Congratulations to all the amazing women out there, and also to all the amazing men, and to all the amazing people, because we don't want gender binary anymore. We are all related to amazing women, our mothers, sisters, teachers, etc., who have made this world more beautiful. So on this Women's Day, I thought I will restart my YouTube live sessions for a long time. Monday to Friday, I want to come and talk about exams. Today is Sunday, of course, but I'm starting today. I want to talk about exams, do revision with you all, talk about things I know. And as usual, as we have done in the past, have a good time here every day at 9 o'clock. Today's topic that I've taken is Kerala PSC Assistant Professor Exam. We know that after NET, Assistant Professorship is the highest, level that you can reach. And in many states, Assistant Professor Exam has been announced or is going to be announced. We believe that in Kerala also, in 2026, there will be recruitment. Many people who cleared NET in the recent times, who studied our midnight children, 1,000 midnight children, all of them are going to get a fair chance to get this job. Because the last exam, which was conducted in 2020, that list has expired. So here we go again. We are also conducting classes for other assistant professor exams of other states like MP PSC, UP PSC, Karnataka PSC, etc. Haryana, Rajasthan, JK, all these are over. So in our classes, we will start with orientation like this. There will be lectures, exhaustive PDF for every topic. And we'll also give you self-paced recorded videos along with the live classes, because it will be a lifetime, investment for you. When you join our courses, you will get material that will help you with many exams. That is why people come to Vallat, because of the quality of the classes and materials, and also the accessibility. Because as you know, most of the coaching centers do not give lifetime access. It's a big commitment that we have taken, because we believe that you will scale great heights with this material and with this learning. So you might be interested to know more about the exam. I will tell you all that is in store. We don't have a new syllabus yet. Well, for HSST in Kerala, that is also something that we are coaching students for. We heard there will be a new syllabus, but there was no new syllabus. Anyway, we don't want to wait. Even if there is a new syllabus, it's not going to be completely different. So we are going ahead with the old syllabus. Look at this map that I have made. How to tackle the exam. In the old syllabus, there are 14 modules. And each module has detailed texts as well as non-detailed texts. There are 58 authors. From one author, there may be more than one text. Wow, it's a huge syllabus. 58 authors for detailed study. 46 authors for non-detailed study. That's a lot, isn't it? Don't worry. We have materials already. We have even the videos. We have the people. I will not get each and everybody at Bharat to teach in this course. This is top level course. There will be people with experience in teaching in colleges and universities who will be guiding you. Expert faculty, promise. And we will also be making new materials for you. We will give you a lot of support in this course because we want you to pass this exam. It is our dream that you pass this exam. All our students who cleared NET and SET should be placed because I know the amount of hard work that you've put in. We are immensely proud of you. We are privileged to be there with you in this journey. That's why. Oh, look at the syllabus, guys. 58 detailed authors, 46 non-detailed authors, 11 topics from linguistics and ELT, 24 topics from literary criticism, theory, and cultural studies. Wow, so much. I believe that they might include some more new areas, maybe research methods. There is no paper one as of now. I don't know. Whatever it is, when the new syllabus comes, we are there to help. You don't have to worry. We will quickly, give you classes based on that. At Valat, we have a certain scientific, proven methodology. We start slow, and then we'll do intense lectures. You have to read the original text as much as possible at that time. After half of the course is over, we'll start intense polls. Before that, Telegram polls will be there, then quizzes. And towards the end, the intensity will be at its peak because that is what will really work. So look at the exam structure. You have to answer only 20 questions according to the old structure and old pattern. 20 questions, 2 hours and 100 marks. It may change. Doesn't matter, we are ready if it changes. We have such a design for all the assistant professor courses, Karnataka, MP. We follow a proven methodology. The question pattern in the exam, as of now, you have to write 3-mark questions, 5-mark questions, and 8-mark questions without any option. You don't have to worry because this is a descriptive exam, obviously. We are very good at teaching you writing. We have already proven it in Tamil Nadu exam, Tamil Nadu assistant professor exam, Haryana assistant professor exam. You will get in this course something like 100 lectures, more, 100 plus lectures, 50 self-paced videos. Lectures is live, okay? 50 hours of revision. Oh, I accidentally put it twice. I'm saying it with impact. That is why twice. There will be writing practice up to 10 rounds of evaluation. We will make you write answers and evaluate and evaluate and evaluate. Sample answers will be given. Expert faculty will be there to guide you. So this is how it's going to be. And we promise you, you will change. You will be writing in a much better way once we start our writing workshop. So I will go into the syllabus after this. Let me tell you a little more. Monday to Friday, every day, 1.5 hours, 8 to 9:30 p.m. Materials will be there. Of course, this will increase only at the beginning until the notification comes. After that, we'll have more sessions. Saturday, Sunday also will be there. Until notification, we'll go like this. Materials will be given. Exhaustive PDF. Other coaching centers will give short PDF. Ours is a little bigger because We don't believe in shortcuts. You are going to be assistant professors. Put in your best efforts and change into great scholars. That is important. You can find time if you do smart work. You can. We'll help you with it. There are printed books, sample answer that will be given to you, and more exam support in the form of Telegram polls, topic-wise quizzes. I know that this is a descriptive exam, but topic-wise quizzes will be good because it will help you to remember the information that you need to put down in your answers. In your answers, you need information, right? That comes from the quizzes. Model tests will be there. Interview practice will be there. We will be there until the interview. Don't worry. WhatsApp and Telegram groups, recordings with lifetime access. So this is in a nutshell what the course will offer, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. I am going to play a game with you after this. I will give you clues and you have to guess which is that book prescribed in the syllabus. Shall we play that game? It will be fun. I will give you a clue and you can tell me in the chat box which is that book that is prescribed in the syllabus. Okay, so here we go. I am telling you this. Somebody has written an essay talking about the advantages of getting married and also not getting married. Getting married has its advantages. Not getting married also has its advantages. Can you guess? Yes, it is Francis Bacon's Of Marriage and Single Life. Of Marriage and Single Life by Francis Bacon is one of the essays of his that is prescribed. Yes, there is another poem where the author talks about the moping owl. The author talks about the M-O-P-I-N-G, moping owl. Do you know which is the poem? The moping owl is a famous phrase from Gray's Elegy written in a country churchyard. It is Thomas Gray's Elegy written in a country churchyard. Yes, that is also prescribed. Then there is a poem about a man going to Rome. Then he is going to another part of Italy and is going invisible. No, it is not Tempest. The protagonist is going invisible. And then he is bringing in front of himself and others apparitions of famous people. Yes, it is Dr. Faustus. That is also prescribed. I'm talking about module 1 for detailed study. I'm not going to ask you every book, but we'll have fun looking at some of the books. There is the play prescribed. And the first line in the play is, who is there? The first line in the play is, who is there? Which is the play? That play is prescribed. It is indeed Hamlet. Hamlet. The sentinels at the tower, they have seen the ghost and they are talking about it. Yes, the play that begins, if music be the food of love, play on. That play is also prescribed. If music be the food of love, play on. Yes, it is 12th Night. That is also prescribed. A lot of sailors are bidding goodbye to their women and going and they die. No, it is not an epic. It is a ballad that is prescribed. Which is the ballad? It is Sir Patrick Spens. Sir Patrick Spens. Do you know the poem by S.T. Coleridge, where Sir Patrick Spens is quoted? It is Dejection and Ode. There is in module 2, non-detailed study. Sir Patrick Spens is there. There is a poem with 365 long lines. Which is that poem? 365 long lines. Have you heard the number 365 somewhere? It is the number of days in a year. It is epithalamion. Epithalamion. Okay, good. Now, there is a play about gossiping. A play about gossiping, written by a man whose mother was also a famous writer. His wife was a singer. He was associated with Drury Lane Theatre. It is Richard Brinsley Sheridan's The School for Scandal. There is another novel prescribed in module 2, where a woman is sitting and writing letters to her father. She wants to go home, but she can't. Her master is trying to prevent her from writing these letters. Yes, it is Pamela by Samuel Richardson. You know, in this syllabus, it is given Henry Fielding's Pamela. Mistake. Okay, moving on to module 3. Am I boring you with my silly game? There is a poem in module 3 where a freedom fighter and his brothers are all chained to pillars. And one by one, the brothers die. And this man is watching them die. He is traumatized by it. Which is this play? A Political Prisoner. It is The Prisoner of Shillon by Lord Byron. The Prisoner of Shillon by Lord Byron. HSST people, this is your syllabus as well. Kerala HSST people. These questions that I'm asking you will help you as well. Now, there is a poem that a man wrote sitting under a plum tree. He is talking about drinking and escaping into the forest with the song of a bird. Oh, you got it. It is Ode to a Nightingale by John Keats. Ode to a Nightingale by John Keats. Good, guys. Okay. There is a critical work about the porter scene in Macbeth. A critical work about the porter scene in Macbeth. Who's the author and which is the work? It is Thomas De Quincey. Which is the work? The work is On the Knocking at the Gate in Macbeth. On the Knocking at the Gate in Macbeth. There is a play in module 3 where a rich man is sitting and eating cucumber sandwiches, talking to his friend from the countryside. Cucumber sandwiches is a symbol of the idle life of the rich people. Yes, it is. The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. There is another poem in module 3 which has this line. Ah, but a man's reach should exceed his grasp, or what is a heaven for? Ah, but a man's reach should exceed his grasp, or what is a heaven for? Where do you find this line? It is in Andrea del Sarto by Robert Browning. I'm talking about module 3. Okay. Now let's go to module 4, shall we? In module 4, there is a very disturbing play about a man who rapes his daughter. He kills his own sons and the daughter gets him killed. It is by a romantic poet, The Cenci by P.B. Shelley. The Cenci by P.B. Shelley. I don't know if you're loving this. There is another work where a man is writing letters to his sister, Mrs. Saville, or Margaret is the sister. The man is writing letters to his sister and he is telling her about a very intriguing story that he came across. Yes, it is Frankenstein or the modern Prometheus. Robert Walton is the letter writer in the frame narrative. Frankenstein, 1818 novel. Very good. Now we are in module 5. Okay, can you remember how many modules were there? I think 14. Right. In module 5, there is a poem which has an epigraph taken from Petronius's Satyricon. Do you know the poem? The poem has an epigraph taken from Petronius's Satyricon. It is The Wasteland. The Wasteland by T.S. Eliot. Now here is a play about a man called Christie who thinks that he killed his father. A village celebrates it. Wow, Christie killed his father. But when it turns out that his father was only injured and he was not dead, the town turns against Christie. This is a satire on Irish revolutionaries. It is the playboy of the Western world. The playboy of the Western world. There is another play where a man is trying to teach a woman to speak well. He tells her, the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. She can't say it. She says, the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain, because she is Cockney. It is Pygmalion. Pygmalion. Are you loving this? There is a poem prescribed here about the wife of William Shakespeare. Can you guess the poem? Obviously, it is called Anne Hathaway. Can you guess the author? Anne Hathaway is a poem by Carol Ann Duffy, the first LGBTQ poet laureate in England. Carol Ann Duffy. Module 6. There is a woman walking about in London buying flowers. You got it. Her husband is having a party at a rich woman's place. She herself is throwing a party that evening. It is Mrs. Dalloway. There is a novel in Module 6 set in Lyme Regis. Lyme Regis. And Charles, one man, he's a paleontologist. He gets interested in a wild woman in Lyme Regis. It's a highly postmodern novel. Tell me which. It is The French Lieutenant's Woman. I'm sure you got that one. The French Lieutenant's Woman. Great going. I don't know if you're bored. I'll ask you a few more. Do you want to know which are the works prescribed from Indian writing in English? There is Rabindranath Tagore, Sri Aurobindo, Sarojini Naidu, Kamala Das, Nizameseke K. Ramanujan, Girish Karnad, Manjula Padmanabhan, Mahesh Dattani, Theory of Rasa, Dhwani. Then Vijay Tendulkar, Mulk Rajanand, Raja Rao. Okay, one novel about the Das family, the siblings of the Das family. Which is that? It is Clear Light of Day by Anita Desai. Clear Light of Day. There is a novel, very famous novel by the author of Mother Mary Comes to Me. Tell me which novel? It is The God of Small Things. Yeah. Then there is a novel where India is described as a rooster coop. That is The White Tiger. Now we have American literature, 2 modules. Then linguistics and ELT, 2 modules. Criticism, theory, culture studies, they're all texts, okay? They're all texts. Okay, do you know who wrote Shakespeare and the Exorcist? Shakespeare and the Exorcist. It is by Stephen Greenblatt. Of course, you know The Laugh of the Medusa. It is by Elaine Sisu. Of course, you know Epistemology of the Closet. It is by Eve Kosofsky-Sedgwick. Okay, who wrote Postmodernism and Popular Culture? It is Angela McRobbie. So I have the entire syllabus here. The questions in 2020 were not very difficult. It was soon after Corona. A lot of my students got into assistant professor jobs. One got posted recently. So questions were simple, but answers should not be simple. You have to know the art of answer writing, for which I'm sure I'll be able to help you big time. If you join the course, the fees is not very high. For a truckload of information and learning, hours and hours and hours of learning, you will be helped by many people. At least 6 people will teach you. More than that, people will be working behind the scenes. The fees is only 15,000. And it takes you up to the interview. So we will release the link. You can join immediately. Do not wait for later, because this is the biggest exam of your life. You're going to reach the heights of your career, and you should not wait, and you should not take risks. Come to us and we'll take care of you. Please trust us. We know what we're doing, and we promise you we'll do it well. Okay? So, hoping to see you in the course. I hope you enjoyed my little game of identify the work. Thank you very much, everyone. Good night. Love you all. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock, again, I'll be here to talk about these texts. We'll do a revision based on this syllabus. And we will have great fun every day, Monday to Friday at 9 p.m. on YouTube, studying together. Okay. Bye-bye. Good night. God bless.